Hey guys, girl Tiffany Tarot. Doing something different outside in the pool area. And there is a couple people at the pool talking loudly sometimes. So if you hear them, please excuse it. But I wanted to get out. I'm a nature girl, like I said. Let me stop saying that because let me just say I like to be outside. Because nature girl is like, I don't know all the plants, I don't know all the animals. Maybe one day I will. More I get to be outside in nature, but it's beautiful out here. I'm still in California getting this vitamin D. Skin finally taking its natural color. Alright guys, my friend was like, why didn't you start doing an Aries video since it's about to be Aries season? I'm like, dang, so right. So it's gonna be for Aries. Let's see what's going on for the Aries. Start of the Aries season. Astrological New Year. Spring equinox. General messages. What divine messages do we have for the Aries? What's going to happen? What's going on for the Aries for the Aries season? Aries. What kind of messages do we have for the Aries? Aries. Oh, I probably have a better. Ooh, I should have gone. Alright, so the next video, I'm gonna have to. Hopefully, these people will leave. I doubt it because they came out here at the same time. But the other side, because I was trying to. Another big reason why I wanted to be out here, especially right here, is because the mountains in the back. I don't know if you can see it though. Barely. But now that I'm looking up, there's mountains right there. I just couldn't see it because it's like a little fence there. But I can go on the other side of the fence, which is the pool area. But there's people right there, and I need to get out of this energy of not wanting to do videos or record or do readings around other people. I gotta get out of that. What's that word? Shyness or something? I don't know. Because where my vision is in regarding to this business, to a tarot reading, is that I want to be like out of the streets, pick it up, have people who be walking by come and get a reading, and I record it. It's gonna happen. Watch. Yes, I'm gonna have my own little booth or table on the sidewalk in a little thin lit area. People walk by. I still would do like regular recordings, and then people will stop by, get readings, and I will record them, and y'all can see how on point I be. Alright, Aries. What divine messages do we have for the Aries? For the Aries season, spring equinox, astrological New Year. Happy New Year's, guys. Happy astrological New Year. What divine messages do we have for the Aries? The Aries season. Aries. Okay. Oh, Eight of Pentacles. Y'all are working. Look, guys, so I got new cards, and I love them. And with these new cards, especially this deck that I'm using right now, they have like, I like to read the book because it's not that I'm still learning tarot. You know, I'm pretty good at it. It's just that with these cards in its guidebook, it has like extra meanings to it that I wouldn't even know because I never seen it anywhere else. So when I pull out the book, don't be like, damn, this girl don't know what she's doing. I do. Okay, like it's got more stuff. Instead of just taking the time on and go over every card on my own, I can just incorporate into readings that I do. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. She is working. She's working on her magic. She got all the ingredients. Look at the moon cycles. It's pretty dope. Ace of Pentacles up underneath that. What y'all working on? Y'all getting some money, huh? Let's see what they say about the Eight of Pentacles. Mastering a skill and expert craftsmanship. The Meraki that you put into your work. Methodical progress, patience and determination, sole purpose. Patience and determination, sole purpose. Okay. See what y'all working with. What divine messages do we have for the Aries? Aries, Aries, Aries. What divine messages do we have for the Aries? What divine messages do we have for the Aries? I'm getting me a tablecloth. And I wanted to do it, but I looked at it when I was at the store and I just did not grab it. Okay, so we got the star. Ooh, setting intentions, healing, justice, balancing things out, wanting things to be fair. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords. Let's see what I got going on. It's the star. Expectations fulfilled, wishes granted, opportunities, healing after traumatic events, knowing you are on the right path, inspiration, renewed hope. I expect miracles. Yeah, it's like she's wishing on a star. She got that rope. She's roping that star in. She's wishing. Expectations fulfilled, wishes granted, opportunities, healing after traumatic events, knowing you are on the right path, inspiration, and renewed hope. And you got justice. By the way, that is 2 major arcanas. Something major is happening. Natural law, balance, karma, truth, wisdom, legal matters, fairness, cause and effect, integrity, objectivity, perspective, and accountability. Queen of Swords at the bottom of that. I'm only doing 3 cards because, well, not 3 cards total because I'm gonna use my other decks, but just 3 cards of each. All right, so we can make it a little less long. Queen of Swords, a thought leader, unbiased decision making, and excellent communicator, wise and logical, counsel, integrity and honesty, being perceptive, intelligence, being direct, seeking truth. Okay. That's a lot of truth. You got the Justice, Queen of Swords, and even the Star. You're looking for healing, right? Opportunities. You're looking for healing. You wanting to know that you're on the right path. You wanting things in your life to be balanced. You wanting the truth. Maybe seeing things from another perspective. Balance in your life. It's a lot of women. There's 3 women. 2 women on the table, major arcanas, and the Queen of Swords at the bottom, a woman. So I could be speaking to. This could be for the feminine energy, or masculines. You could be dealing with some feminine energies. I just think you're looking for truth and things to be fair and balanced out in your life or in a situation that you're dealing with. Make it one more card for the Aries. What divine messages do you have for the Aries? What divine messages for the Aries? Ace of Cups. Yeah. So either Ace of Cups on the table, and then we got the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with the 8 of Pentacles underneath that. So it looks like, yeah, you're looking for healing with the Star, and you're wishing for something. You're wishing for things to be balanced in your life. You wanting things to be fair, right, and truth. Because you wanna give your love to somebody. You're looking for new beginnings in regarding to love. Ace of Cups. See what they say about Ace of Cups. And guys, stop thinking like, why should I keep reading the book? Look, I know what these cards mean, but I like reading this book. It has like awesome words to it, expanding our tarot vocabulary. Okay. New connections, new romantic relationships, friendships, seeds of love and hope. Newfound emotions, awakening the heart, joy, positive outcomes, oneness, bliss, and creativity. Okay, Aries, so either you after a healing, you wanting things to be balanced and fair in your life. You're looking for new love. Maybe you had a relationship in the past and things weren't fair, things weren't balanced. It was pretty toxic or something. And you wanted the right kind of love now. You're ready for a healthy love, right? You new connections, maybe new love, or you just want to bring positivity into your life. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is you want a love that's grounded and stable. Yes, I love it. Grounded and stable. The beginning of a new venture or task, new ideas, planting seeds for the future, great potential for success, manifesting power, ambitious prosperity. Maybe that's the type of person that you want in your love life. Someone who's ambitious, you know, who brings prosperity, who has prosperity, who's a prosperous person who can bring prosperity into your life. Not meaning like you will take for them, but you want a relationship that's equal balance, right? Give and take. If you're a prosperous and ambitious person, you want your partner, you know, you want your relationship to be the same. You don't want somebody who's just going to give me, and take. You want it give and take, right? All right, let's pull out another deck. These are all new cards that I'm using, okay? First deck that I use is the Light Seers Tarot. This is Angel Wisdom Tarot. I like these are cute. These are kind of like based on angels. Each card has an angel and the meaning of it. I'm not going to go into much detail into the angels. I'll let you know if y'all know that, but I'm more so, these have different explanations of each cards too. I like that. I like to expand my, like I said, expand my horizon, expand my vocabulary. I just feel like I just been saying the same meanings to past, you know, tarot readings, and I wanted to spice it up a bit. What kind of messages do we have for the Aries? What does Aries got going on for the Aries season? Aries. What kind of messages do we have for the Aries? What kind of messages do we have for the Aries? Aries. It's like when you in the sun, it feels good. It's not hot, but it's a little hot because that sun beaming. But when you're in the shade, it's cold because it's still chilly and breezy. It's like either or. Either you're going to be in the shade and you're cold, or you're going to be in the sun and you're a little hot. You're not burning hot, but it's a little hot. But that breeze, that make it feel good. What kind of messages do we have for the Aries? What's going on with Aries season? Astrological New Year, spring equinox. Aries. What divine messages do we have for the Aries? What divine messages do we have for the Aries? All right. Ooh, what is this? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Either, like I said, it's a lot of women. Maybe it's a lot of women power. Are you all about women power, feminine power, women power, or you got a lot, or men, you have a lot of choices in women, or are you putting yourself out there to meet different women? But whatever it is, you want somebody who's stable, who's about their own money, right? Generous, practical, someone who's generous, practical, gracious, materialistic. Maybe you're materialistic, so you're okay with someone who's materialistic as long as they can carry their own weight, huh? The ability to make anything more beautiful, a love of family and home, be practical about how you proceed, a love of art and beauty, a sensible approach. Hey, Star card. Please clarify the Star card regarding what divine messages do we have for the Aries? Cards are big. Sorry, guys. What messages do we have for the Aries? Okay, so we got Justice card and the Magician. Well, Magician came out first. So you got the Justice card again on both decks. This is clarifying the Star card. Okay, so Magician. And magic is alive in your life. What you need to be a success will manifest. If you believe it, you can do it. Justice. Be impartial and objective. Stand up for what you believe. Try to see all sides of a situation. You will win if your position is one of integrity. Okay, so you're manifesting healing. right? Look at this card. You're manifesting healing. I mean, this is also like making a wish. You're definitely wishing big time, right? You just want, like I said, with Justice card, you want things to be impartial and objective. And maybe you got your mind right now. Whatever you had in the past didn't work. Maybe you get your mind right in regards to what you need to do as a person to better your relationship with others, as well as manifesting someone who is stable, right? Who is fair, who's honest, who's ambitious, who's about you know, their own prosperity and abundance, and then y'all can intertwine and come together with your own prosperity and abundance, and y'all, you know, can be a success together. Bottom of the deck, 4 of Pentacles. Managing your resources wisely, extremes in how you give or receive money, time or emotions, smart business decisions, seeing things as black or white, being charitable. Yeah, so not only do you want somebody who's about their money, who's ambitious, who gets money, who's stable, you know, loving and caring, and loving and caring with the Ace of Cups and with the Ace of Pentacles, loving and caring and grounded and stable, and has their own security, and who's secure in themselves. You want somebody who knows how to save money also. Not only get money, but save money. Because you can get people who get money, right? But it don't matter how much money they get. If you spend it all the time, you still don't got no money. You're still broke. You don't want somebody with a broke mentality, right? You want somebody who's stable. You got my drink in the sun, it's melting. The ice is melting anyway. Justice card. Please clarify the Justice card regarding what divine messages we have for the Aries. Justice card. Please clarify the Justice card regarding what divine messages do we have for the Aries. Hope those people leave so I can go over there by the pool area with no audience, so y'all can see the mountains. Those are closer. Justice card. Please clarify the Justice card regarding what divine messages we have for the Aries. Okay, so we got the Moon and the Knight of Wands. The Moon card. Listen to your intuition and pay attention. Listen to your intuition and pay attention to the signs from the divine. Unnecessary worry. Let go of your fears. Revelations that will make everything clear. Passionate, and the Knight of Wands. Passionate, confident, charismatic, restless, events requiring immediate action. Trust your instincts. Stay focused in a passionate relationship. Okay, these two are clarifying the Justice card. Okay, so you wanting to have balance in your life, or in a new relationship, or in a relationship, you wanting things to be fair, you gotta be able to listen to your intuition and pay attention to the signs, right? And if you're not particularly searching for someone new, but you're open for a new relationship, or open to meeting new people, you have to pay attention to the signs from the universe, from God, from the divine, because God knows what's best for you, right? You got to get out of your own ego and let God, the universe, the divine, whatever you believe in, spirit, to guide you to the right person that you are asking for, that you seek. And like I try to tell people, whatever you can have, whatever you want, just ask for it. But watch what you ask for. You have to be very direct with what you want. If you say like, oh, I want a woman who works, who gets her own money, who's loving, who's caring, who's, and who's pretty or whatever. Bet you can get that, but watch, this person will be, she's a spendaholic. She'll get money, but she only wants yours and won't spend hers, or she may be pretty on the outside but very ugly in the inside. Who's a gold digger instead of a gold digger. Something that foreshadows what you ask for or whatever. So you have to be very direct with what you want. Write it down in a journal. I want a woman who's this, even if it's 100 things. I mean, that's a long list. But hey, Write it down. Now, when time goes by, look at that list again. Is there some things you can take off? Because I say to be direct, you still should be open, okay? Because I mean, you can still get exactly what you want. I'm not denying that, shoot. But also bring balance and compromise. What if you have a list of 100 things you want in a person? What if this person only has 75 things? Weigh the pros and cons. Balance, justice, balance. Weigh the pros and cons with the scale. Is the pros of this person, does it outweigh the cons, the minus 25 that they didn't have? Weigh it and see what's best, if you're okay with that, okay? Always weigh the pros and cons with anything and everything. For me, that's how I feel. I mean, I'm a Scorpio sun and Libra rising and Libra Venus. So I'm all about pros and cons and balancing things out and being fair, give and take, right? So pay attention to the signs of the universe, God, divine, spirit, and also let go of your fears. You ask for what you want and you can get it. But what happens if you get it? Don't be fearful. Don't think or feel or act in the energy of your ego, because your ego is amongst a lot of other different things. But fear is ego. You can get what you want, but if you're being fearful, you having doubt, you're gonna lose that. So be confident, not confident in ego. Be confident in what's the word I'm looking for? And just believing in yourself. Be confident in the energy of love. Energy of love is being tapped into your higher self, being tapped in the universe with God. Don't act or think or feel an energy of ego, because ego ain't gonna get you nowhere good when you're looking for something good and positive. Get out of your ego and in your pride, okay? And then with the Knight of Wands, passionate, confident. That's probably what the type of person that you want, right? Or maybe he's telling you that's what you need to be: passionate, confident, charismatic. And once you find this person does come along, or not even just that, but you're putting your attentions in what you want in the person in a relationship, and it's telling you events requiring immediate action. Now, trust your instincts and stay focused. Okay, you may want a passionate relationship. So after you put your attentions into the universe, to God, you're writing it down in a journal or just speaking it, right? You're praying for it. You gotta go out there, right? You gotta put yourself out there. You can have your list of what you want in a relationship or in person, but if you're staying at home or going from home to job and that's it, how are you gonna get? I mean, shit, you could. I believe you could find your perfect person at work, but it depends where you work at. If you work in an office where it's the same people every single damn day, then how are you gonna find that person just at work? Home, work, home, and that's it. Now, if you work in a business where there's a lot of different people in and out every single day, you have a chance. But bottom of the deck, transformation. A significant life experience that requires changes to be made. Powerful and often unexpected revelations. Breaking free of procrastination, releasing old belief systems. Yes, transformation is change. This looks like it's like after a tower moment, and they're building the tower back up, the castle back up. So if you already had your tower moment, maybe for previous relationships or life experiences, you went through your dark moon, dark of the soul. How do they say it? Dark moon of the soul, dark night of the soul, dark night of the soul. I don't know. You had your tower moment, and you're healing from it with the star. You're healing from the tower moment that you had in your life, personal, whether it's your own personal life, where you got through the bullshit and you're getting through the healing, or you've gone through the healing, now you're in your growth, or you're in a relationship, you got through that, you heal from it, now you're going from it. This is telling you that a significant life experience that requires changes to be made. Yeah, so you've already gone through your time, like I said. You need to learn your lessons from whatever you had gone through in the past relationships, personal experiences, right? The tower moment that you had, learn from that, grow from that, and release that baggage, release that past pain. You have to release. How are you expecting anything new and anything great in your life when you're holding on to past baggage? You have to let it go. Powerful and often unexpected revelations. Yeah, once you let that past hurt go, past pain go, past trauma go, you're gonna have a revelation. You probably will have your spiritual awakening. That's also with the Tower moment. You can have a spiritual awakening from that. Enlightenment, and breaking free of procrastination. You want something new in your life, whatever it is. I feel like this reading is more so in an energy of relationships. You have to stop procrastinating. If you want somebody new, you want something new, whatever it is, you have to put in action. Like with this Knight of Wands, you have to put in action. You have to go forward and stop procrastinating. And you have to release old belief systems. Whatever you believe before, how a relationship should go, or how you should be in a relationship, you have to let it go. Obviously, as you can see, none of it has worked before. You keep ending up with not the right persons, or you weren't being right, and you weren't right relationships or whatever. You have to let go of those old belief systems of who you used to be. Let that shit go. And that's going to happen with this Tower moment, this transformation. Your old self is going to die off and welcoming a new self. Okay. Ace of Cups. Please clarify the Ace of Cups. We're going to divine messages we have for the Aries. Ace of Cups. Please clarify the Ace of Cups. We're going to divine messages that we have for the Aries. What is that? Oh. Ace of Cups. Please clarify the Ace of Cups. We're going to divine messages that we have for the Aries. Ace of Cups. Please clarify the Ace of Cups. We're going to divine messages that we have for the Aries. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Yeah, y'all, look at it. Y'all can't even make this in my second round. About the third round. Y'all need to stop stalling. Stop procrastinating on this new love. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Please clarify the Ace of Cups and regarding what divine messages do we have for the Aries. Ace of Cups. Alright. So we got Six of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. That's good. Six of Wands. Victory. Wise choices that bring public recognition and success. Promotions, awards, and scholarships. Seven of Pentacles. Seeds will well planted, efforts or investments that will be rewarded in the future. The need for patience, a time for resting and planning for the future. Unnecessary worry. These are clarifying the Ace of Cups. That's good. Look, if you go along with what I suggested, my advice, what these cards are saying, let go of fear, let go of your past self, let go of past trauma, childhood trauma, past trauma, current trauma. Realize what the trauma is, recognize what the trauma is, all the traumas. Accept it, accept them all, learn from them all, realize them all, and let them go, right? Learn your lessons. Once you let it go through your transformation, dark night of the soul. I think that's what it's called, right? You eventually have your most highly likely will have your spiritual awakening, your enlightenment, right? And once you be direct with what you want in a person, in a relationship, or however this resonates with you, be direct with what you want. Make sure things are fair and balanced. Whatever you want in a person, you have to make sure that you are that person too. Be fair. You want justice, you got justice two times. You want things to be fair. Whatever you asking for in a person, you have to be that yourself. And if you're not, you need to work on yourself. Work on that. If you want somebody who's ambitious, prosperous, money-making, a go-getter, who's loving, who's caring, who's stable, who has security, who's secure in themselves, who's smart, who's funny, who's loving, who's adventurous, who's passionate, who's sexy, who's beautiful, who's nice, who's kind, who's loving, like all the great things. You have to make sure all of that is you too. That list of 100 things that you want, you have to be all those 100 things also. If you're not, then work on yourself. And once you do, a new love will come in. Or this could also be loving yourself, right? Loving yourself. I should have said that. I'm sorry. Loving yourself. You got to love yourself. So when you work on yourself and letting go of the past traumas, that's loving yourself. And once you love yourself, it will welcome in. The universe will bless you with love, the real love in your life, right? You will be able to acknowledge real love, healthy love, right? And when you do, your victory happens, right? Because you're going to start making wise choices. And it could bring public recognition, success. Maybe you'll meet a person. I was thinking in a public area. Well, I hope so. But maybe in a public event, maybe something big event, not big event, but like, you know, out in public. Maybe this is a public figure. Maybe this person's kind of well known. It doesn't have to be like a big time celebrity, but maybe a lot of people know them. This person can be successful, right? Yeah, whatever this is gonna bring, it's gonna be victorious. Because why? You found love within yourself, and when you find love within yourself, you're like you light up. It's like you're glowing, and when you're glowing, you're gonna attract beautiful things. Seven of Pentacles, planting seeds. Yes. Once you do that, you're planting seeds. Once you learn how to love yourself and let go of the past, you're planting seeds. And that time and effort that you invested in yourself will be rewarded in the future. Why in the future, Tiffany? Well, I mean, it's going to take time. Things ain't going to happen overnight. I mean, things can. But when you want something monumentous, if I said that right, if you want something great, it's going to take time to build. You got to plant seeds, right? And then you got to watch it grow. When you plant a seed in the ground, it don't grow fully bloom the next day. It takes time. So when you meet somebody, take the time to get to know the person. Take the time to actually date. Don't rush into sex. Don't even rush into spending money unless you want to, you know, buy food. But, you know, I've had quite a few men that I have come across, or men that I know. They say that what's best for a man with meeting women or first dating women is at least for the first date, don't first go to like somewhere to eat, like especially at night. When you first go on the dates, and not even just the first day, I think like the first few dates, meet them in the morning or meet them, you know, in the afternoon, early afternoon. You know, spend some time together, go walking, go somewhere where y'all can actually talk, hear each other, get to know each other. Don't go straight to eat, because when you go straight to eat, what happens when you go straight to eat? Or like, especially later in the day, you get tired, you get full, you just want to lay out, go to sleep. So when you really want to get to know somebody, when you really want to like have a healthy relationship, ask them on a date, right? Hey, let's go have, do you like coffee? Let's go to a coffee shop or whatever and have some coffee. Or hey, it's a beautiful day outside, let's go walk in the park or something. Somewhere where y'all can actually talk, okay? And spend time getting to know each other. Ask the right questions. You don't know, Tiffany, I don't know what questions to ask. Well, this is the time now. Write down what questions that you would want to know in somebody, or you want somebody to know into you, okay? Yes. And have patience. You're going to have patience. Don't rush. That's what's wrong with society today. We're always rushing. Don't get me wrong, I'm the same way. Always rushing. Well, I used to be the same way. Let me say that. Everything takes time. When you want something great, it takes time, okay? And don't worry. Whatever's meant for you will be, all right? And look, it has a little birdie right here. Birds are like our messengers, spiritual messengers. You have your spiritual realm, your spiritual family there helping you, and they're gonna tell you what to say, what to do. Just listen to the divine. Listen to the signs of synchronicity, or watch out for the signs of synchronicities and the messages that come to you. If it's healthy, if it's good, if it's clean, if it's positive, that's God, that's the universe, that's spirit talking to you. Now, if it's something toxic, negative, fearful, that's your ego. Anything that's more so on the negative side, that's your ego. We don't want to listen to that, because we're releasing the ego, right? When it's positive, uplifting, and the energy of love, that's God, that's the divine, that's spirit. Just listen to that. Bottom of the deck is Three of Wands. Planning for the long term, abundance from past choices, pride in the success of your labors. Be patient as you decide what's next. Yes, another patient card. Three of Wands is about looking for the future, like ship of opportunity. It has an opportunity label on it. It's a ship of opportunity. Opportunities is coming to you. You're waiting for your opportunity. Like, you're planning for a long term. You feel like your next relationship is, you want it to be your last relationship, right? Well, it's going to take time. You're going to have patience to build, to plant seeds in a person, or in yourself, and people. Maybe you want to date multiple people. That's fine. I think what's best when you do that is let it be known. Look, I'm just wanting to get to know people. I want to, I think just be honest. Be honest to yourself and be honest with the people that you're dealing with. And whatever you do, abstain from sex. At least for the, because I said, if I was thinking first month, I say that because when you mix sex into anything, it's so hard to be clear-minded, right? Especially if the sex is going to be good. It's going to be hard to be mentally clear-minded, or even emotionally clear-minded, because now you're fiending for that sex. Now you're thinking about that sex. Now you're thinking like, damn, does this person really actually like me for me, or they like me because of the sex? That's why I say kind of like restrain from spending so much money. Like, if you want to go on dates or like go out to eat, you want to pay for it, cool. But I mean, like, gifts, unless it's the person's birthday, that's your choice. But like, don't just be right out, going to spend money. Like, I came across somebody who took somebody, the first place that he took this person out to when he first met her was to the mall. Why would you take a person to the mall? He's like, I wanted to see, what she likes, what she likes. Okay. But now now this person is thinking like, ooh, he's a trick, or he's a sugar daddy or whatever. Don't, stay away from all of that. Just be out in nature, and really get to know the person, because you're planning for the long term. You want to be with somebody for the long term, right? And you want abundance in the choices that you make. So be patient. Think about your future. Think about the long term. When you get to know somebody, and you listen to the things that they say, and that's another thing, don't just listen to what they say. Watch their actions, so their actions match what they say. Okay? Don't get somebody who's all talk. Or, also what I've heard, you can tell by how a person really is by how they treat other people. They may be nice to you, but like, y'all go out to eat, are they rude to the wait staff? Or, y'all walking by somebody that you could say something negative to, but did this person choose either not to say nothing, or do they say something positive, or they talk about people, or they, y'all come across somebody that needs help, that person offers help? What do they say? Just pay attention to not only what people say, but how they act with you and other people, okay? All right. I don't know how long we are, because the camera is on the other side. I don't know what's the timing. Knowing me, it's probably a long ass reading. All right, let's get some advice. What advice do we have for the Aries? What advice do we have for the Aries regarding this message? Now, this deck of cards I'm using is the Wisdom of the Oracle. I like these cards too. What advice do we have for the Aries? What advice do we have for the Aries? What advice do we have for the Aries during this spread? During this message? What advice do we have for the Aries? What advice do we have for the Aries? Round and round. Ooh, let's see what that's talking about. I haven't seen that card. Like I said, these are all new cards, so I'm definitely going to read up on this. 25. Aries. Round and round. The spiral quality of events. When a lesson isn't quite integrated, cycles you are challenged to break. Revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. Excuse me. Are you wondering, how did I get here again? Does something feel familiar right now in your dynamics with others? Maybe a little too familiar. Don't be surprised that you found yourself repeating an old story with the same sort of person who may not look similar, but who attracted you because of your easy acquaintance with his or her qualities. Your relationship is a mix of what is good and what is potentially challenging. You have been drawn to this person through the perfection of the Spirit's plan for your evolution. You may have circled back to a custom spot, a familiar place, but that's fine as you get to do things again. Only differently this time for your learned... Oh, sorry, I'm kind of reading weird. You may have circled back to an accustomed spot, a familiar place, but that's fine as you get to do things again, only differently this time, for you learned something of great value since the last time around. How will you choose to behave now that you're aware? Remain curious and stay out of the blame game. Okay, so that can go either way. Either this is saying that this new love, this new relationship that you want, it could be you can come back to a past person. Maybe you want to go back to a past person, and what it's telling you is that don't repeat the past mistakes. Remember, this is all about letting go of the past, letting go of your old self, letting go of the ego, letting go of the trauma, letting go of the hurt and pain. You want to go back to a past person that you've been with before, come to them, new perspective, a clean slate, right? Or meet somebody new, and you're realizing this person is a lot similar with people you've dealt with before. Now, if that happens, like I said, weigh the pros and cons with the Justice card. Weigh the pros and cons. See if things balance out with what you want. And whatever you do, don't repeat your old cycles. Let go of your old cycles. Everything's new. We want everything new, and a new clean slate. In that regards, for you, yourself also. We don't want to be the same person. I mean, you could be with somebody brand new. You could be with somebody who's perfect to the T. But if you're in your old ways, your old trauma, that's not going to work out either. It's like you're repeating cycles. Just stop doing that. All right. What overall advice do we have for the Aries regarding this message? What overall advice do we have for the Aries? What overall advice do we have for the Aries regarding this message? What overall message do we have for the Aries regarding this message? What's the overall energy we have for this? What's the overall energy for the Aries regarding this message? What's the overall energy for the Aries regarding this message? Overall energy for the Aries regarding this message. What advice? Let's see what advice. What advice do we have for the Aries regarding this message? What advice do we have for the Aries regarding this message? What advice do you have for the Aries regarding this message? What advice do you have for the Aries regarding this message? Goodness, come on. Y'all be stubborn now. What overall energy? What advice do you have for the Aries regarding this message? What advice do you have for the Aries regarding this message? Jeez. Spirit, what advice do you got for the Aries? I'm trying to hold back. They're probably like, well, Tiffany, what you just gave me is the message. It's the advice. Stop repeating toxic cycles. What advice do you have for the Aries regarding this message? Yeah, there we go. Here and now. Be in the here and now. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. Be present. Being fully present in the moments, living one day at a time. It's easy to yearn for a love affair or a relation or a friendship you may not have right now. One that is more romantic, more fun, more reliable, more passionate. The good old days are gone and a new day has dawned. Let your heart trust that you have everything you need right now, whether you have the relationship you desire or not. Tomorrow is beyond your reach. Yesterday cannot return. The now is all that is available to you. Stay present and aware that in this moment, as you cherish and improve of your beautiful self, you are a magnet for love. Spirit is madly in love with you right now. Did you know that? Turn to Spirit to feel the joy of love in the here and now. Yeah, be present. Stop living in the past. Don't yearn for the future, because the future is not promised. You can't do nothing about the future. You have to be in the present, in the moment, and right now. Live one day at a time. Let your heart trust that you have everything you need right now, whether you have the relationship you desire or not. Stay present and aware. Yep. And at the bottom of the deck, clean it up. Clean it up, clean it up. Clean up your acts. Getting to the core of a situation, freedom from a burden, cleaning house, sweeping away what is no longer needed. Time to clear the air. Take a look at your side of the street and say what's on your mind. Sweep away the old stuff so that a spring breeze can flow through with new energy. It's the perfect time to do an inventory of your dynamics and see what's yours and what's not yours. To clean up the relationship. Everyone brings some baggage. Sort through what you brought with you and let go of what is no longer needed. Become unencumbered, and your relationship will flourish. I mean, it's just this confirmation that the message that I received from the tarot cards was on point, because this is what the oracle cards are saying, the same thing. Clean up your act. Let go of your past trauma. You want something new, you want something healthy, you want something good. You got to make sure you're good and healthy within yourself. Release the baggage, release the past. Especially if you want to go back to somebody you've been with before, you have to release the past. Whatever happened between y'all, let it go. You cannot bring it up. You cannot think about it. You can't dwell on it. You can't overanalyze it. You can't harbor it. You can't hold it over somebody's head, or even hold it over yourself. You know, let it all go. Forgive yourself, or forgive everybody. Shoot. Yep, clear the air. Sweep away the old stuff so you can bring in new energy. And that's it. Aries, thank you for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. Like this video, comment below, let me know how this resonates. And share my channel, share the video. I appreciate you all. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.